back to another little event vlog. Today we have been invited by the guys at the Powerhouse Museum team to attend the Alt Games Festival in Parramatta. Now, this is the first time I'm hearing of the Alt Games Festival, and I've been lucky enough to be invited as a creator, so I'm super excited to go check it out. I've currently been dropped off. Alk is going to go find parking, but the first event on today's agenda is an Alt Sessions talk with Benjamin E, and he is one of the Magic the Gathering artists, so I'm super keen for that.
Oh, yeah. In the yeah, I can do that. Over the text is fine, or obviously that's
Anywhere is fine, yeah.
We went looking for food and we ended up at a bakery to get some coffee, and I got a bacon egg roll and I've got a sausage roll. We ran out of the sausage roll that Alk wanted, so we got a replacement lamb one instead, which he seems to be enjoying, but they also gave us a brownie as sorry, so now I get a brownie. 4 hours to kill, so we're heading to a card shop.
We made a closed system. The publisher needed to sign the contract and they had to submit. Sony doesn't do it anymore. The publisher had to submit the planning before they bring the game to PlayStation, and they needed approval at the beginning of the project and at the very end, which they still do, like a certification. Not to flood the market with a cheaply made game that Atari did really badly. So we learned from Nintendo that Nintendo, I think they still have a group, the company, to evaluate games in development from third party. So we kind of set up a similar group to help third-party companies to come in, and we kind of gather the consumers to come in and test play and get them to give score. It's like a
mock review.
So something that happens in a few years before that, when we saw the Fall Guys.
No way.
First time we did that. Amazing. I really liked your talk today. That you mentioned you want, if you're making game, you want just one screen when
People should know what
see.
it is.
Sometimes that happens.
Which I guess is tougher, but has anyone here not played Blueprints? If you haven't, leave now and go play it. The game rules and also genuinely ruined my life. I'm not exaggerating. My boyfriend had an ultimatum with me because he would talk to me and I wouldn't respond because I was like, there's a pattern in the wall. Like, I lost my mind. It's such a good game though. It's so well made. It's so deep. You can play it for 10 hours and kind of finish if you want, or you can play it for 200 and ruin your relationship. Don't recommend that part. But anyway, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you talking to us. Thank you for being here, everybody. Lots of great questions.
Hello friends, we are now back home from the Powerhouse event Alt Games Festival. I think I had such a fun day, actually. I really like these local, kind of smaller events. I know they do plan to get a little bit bigger, especially in future. They're looking at actually having the event at the Powerhouse Museum in Parramatta when that officially opens, hopefully by next year. But I really like these smaller events. I think the talks were a lot of fun. They were very informative. We went to 2 of them. The first one being Benjamin E and the second one being Shuhei Yoshida talking with Alana Pierce, and they were lots of fun. They were very interactive with the audience and everyone was genuinely just lovely. I also like the fact that we got to walk around and check out the demos of the indie games. I thought there would actually be a little bit more, but it kind of makes sense because of the venue size that there wasn't. But it was still pretty cool. There were some really cool looking games to check out while we were there. And we didn't realize at the time, but we did have plenty of time to actually sit down and play some of the games. But I'm glad that I recorded every single one of the video games. I didn't get all of the tabletop games, but I got most of them. So you guys know I will be checking them out online after this. And yeah, I think it was just a really cool event, and it was so evenly paced out throughout the day. There were more talks happening throughout the day as well, but we just kind of prioritized getting content. It is on tomorrow as well. By the time this video comes out, it will be over. But it is also on the Sunday, so it is a 2-day event. However, we are not available to go tomorrow, And I'm a little bit sad that I miss out tomorrow's because I would have loved to go to more of the talks and stuff in the morning, but it is what it is. Anyway, huge thank you to the Powerhouse team for the invite. I had a lot of fun, and Alk had a lot of fun as well. He said the talks were very informative. I really appreciate it, and if it's on next year, I really encourage everyone, especially Sydney-siders, to go and check it out because it was just really nice. Anyway, I think that's it for the video. So thank you all so much for watching if you made it this far, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!